So hi, I'm Dave, owner and lead designer of Hawk Wargames. We manufacture two systems at the moment: Drop Zone Commander, 10mm scale sci-fi mass battle, kind of RTS on the tabletop feel, and Drop Fleet, which is what you're looking at now, which is a space battle game, orbital combat. So you're fighting over the planet, you're trying to drop troops on the surface. So the two games are quite intrinsically linked together.
Oh, cool.
So I write the rules, all the rules for Drop Zone, and I was part of writing the rules for Drop Fleet, and I design all the miniatures.
Okay.
And do all the photography.
Awesome.
That's my part in this whole experience.
Okay. Well, man, can you tell me a little bit about some of these awesome looking minis here? Like this big old battleship in the background.
So the massive battleship, that was a Kickstarter exclusive. That's a 2-up. So you'll notice the smaller one there is identical, just half the size.
Okay.
So the big one's just a showpiece. It's not a gaming miniature.
Okay.
But here you've got the full Drop Fleet range. So there's 4 factions: the Scourge, Gribbly alien bad guys, very kind of bio-organic, biomechanical sort of look. Then you've got the UCM, United Colonies of Mankind. They're standard humans. It's kind of sci-fi military style. They're the main protagonists in the story. Then you've got the PHR, Post-Human Republic, advanced kind of cyberized humans.
Sure.
Then you've got the Shaltari, the capricious, tricksy aliens, who have the ultra-advanced tech. And they all behave quite differently in the game. There's other cool stuff we have too, like the modular space station set. There's just a few examples on the top shelf, but it's basically space station Lego. So you get a whole bunch of sprues and you can just cut them and you build space stations however you want, really.
Okay.
There's no like instruction manual with them, really.
And it's a miniature combat game, right?
Yeah, they're both miniatures games. So around here you've got Drop Zone. Sorry, Tegan. Yeah, so Drop Zone is 10mm scale and it obviously takes place on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, look at these little guys.
So yeah, there's your PHR again. You'll see obviously the same factions. The Shaltari down there. Then you've got the Resistance, and the Resistance, they're not in Drop Fleet because they're kind of the ramshackle civilian resistance against the Scourge, so they don't have ships. So they're not a playable faction in Drop Fleet, but they are in Drop Zone.
Cool.
And then you've got the UCM there, a different colour scheme because they're fleet and they're army, with the UCM, which is why they're green and they're grey. And then you've got the Scourge on the top shelf up there.
Awesome.
What
kind of mat do you play this on? Like, how big is the battlefield?
It's 4x4 typically.
Okay.
You can play on a 6x4, or you can play on a 3x4 for a small game. But tournament games, 4x4.
Okay.
A whole load of companies make mats for them. We make our own.
Sure.
Stuff like, I'll grab one actually. We do Cityscape and Runescape.
Oh, that's
cool. That's a 6x4 table. In a box, pretty much. So they're all little 1x1 tiles and card fold-out buildings.
Oh, that's neat.
And that does the whole 6x4 board for like $40.
Oh wow, that's some value right there.
Yeah. So I mean, this is
you can rearrange the buildings and stuff and redo.
Redo the roads. You do the road layout because it's all the 1x1 double-sided tiles. So you've got tons of options to build it. There's 2 of these. There's Cityscape, the clean one, and Runescape, which is all kind of dilapidated and like crusty and everything, for the kind of post-apoc style boards.
Awesome.
Suits the Resistance very well, obviously. So you've got those, and a ton of third-party companies make laser cut terrain for Drop Zone and other 10mm games. They're all used. It's very close to end scale, so model railway stuff works too. So scenery isn't really an issue.
Yeah.
No, especially not when it's this cheap. You don't.
Oh, and I bet it looks gorgeous on the table too.
It does look like a whole tournament, especially when you've got like a whole field of Drop Zone boards with all the buildings. Looks really cool. Drop Fleet, the boards look quite different from a normal space game because it's orbital combat. So, like the board is like a ground with like clouds and stuff, and so it looks very bright and vibrant compared to the usual kind of black star map that you see in most space games.
Great. Oh, awesome, man. Thanks for talking to us.
Cool.
And I hope you have a great con.
Thank you very much.